Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 923. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper. Check it out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I do invite you to click on that link to join me on camera. The link is on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. That's the only page where it's found, even though I am on Twitch, LinkedIn, and YouTube also. You can watch the show live from any of those platforms, but the link is only on Facebook. That's to keep everybody safe. So, anyway, if you'd like to join me on camera, definitely click on that link and you'll be able to join me right after I do the weather. Dave is already here. Old school Dave. Hello, Dave. Happy to have you here. Very happy to see you. And it's really hard to concentrate right now. Oh, they just left. Or are they still there? Yeah, we have had a very unfortunate incident over here on Cap Street. You can see like the headlines, a brief description by going to WRAL, but apparently someone was shot and killed on my block. So the police are all over the place, parking in my driveway, in front of the house. They've got a giant forensics vehicle and WTVD reporters out there. Um, yeah, and they're going house to house, asking for information. So RIP to whoever it was who was killed. Um, that's all I'm going to say because apparently someone on this block knows who they were, and I don't want to unduly, upset anyone. But yeah, so Dave is saying, oh yeah, yeah. You haven't been around, Dave. So I assume you're going on with life and having a good time. I'm hoping that you're having a good time, just living your life. And yeah, so I won't belabor the point that somebody they had helicopters overhead. But anyway, I don't want to talk about it too much because it's still under investigation. And if anybody's watching who knows someone who lives on Cap Street, I just want to stop talking because I don't want to upset anyone who thinks it might be their loved one. But I do know it was a young man. That's all I know. So yeah. So let's do this show very quickly. I'm on the word page. Remove my keyboard. Get that out the way. So I'm on the word page, the government and nonprofit information page, chock full of really great programs and services being offered by local nonprofits, also city, county, and state. So go ahead and go up and down the page, see what pertains to you. Maybe you can actually find a place to volunteer at or get some help. Now, with tomorrow being Wednesday, that is the day that maybe you can help the city of Durham fill one of these vacancies. There's a vacancy on the Durham Historic Preservation Commission, and also there's a vacancy on the Housing Appeals Board. So if you have interest in any of those areas, let the city of Durham know by end of day tomorrow. And actually, you can click on the link that's on the word page, and then you can see what I'm talking about in terms of what's expected of you. And maybe you might decide, well, that's not asking too much. I think I might want to join in. So let them know by end of day tomorrow that you want to fill one of these two spots, Durham Historic Preservation Commission or the Housing Appeals Board. Now, the city of Durham, the environment, now they have renamed a lot of the departments, so this might not even sound familiar to you. But the Environmental and Street Services Department, it sounds new to me, but they're reconfiguring everything. So anyway, they're having their fall compost bin sale. The last day that you can order is this Friday. So the sale means that you can get a bin for, so you put your, so you need a equal amounts of brown materials and green materials. So green materials can be the grass that you cut. Maybe you just cut the lawn, you rake it up, you can throw it in the compost bin, but then you have to have enough brown materials to counteract so you don't get that real bad smelling pungent smell that happens when things are unbalanced. So brown materials would be food scraps, old leaves, the crunchy old leaves, those are considered brown because they're dead. Let's see what else is brown. Let's see. Definitely food scraps, anything but, no dairy, no meats. Um, let's see. You can put paper in there. Let's see. Anyway, I have a link. So you can actually go to the word page, go to durhamskywriter.com, go to the word page, scroll down to City of Durham Environmental and Street Services. I have a link so that you can actually get more information about composting. Maybe you don't even know what that's all about. It's all about creating dark, rich soil. It's like an amendment that you can dig into your existing dirt. Some people, um, what do you call it, plant things directly in compost. It's a little hot for actually putting plants directly in. They might burn because it's still breaking down. But still, some people like to mix it in with the soil they already have, and it's really a beautiful. If you're into gardening, nice rich compost is a beautiful thing. So you might want to look into that. The sale price is $54.95. So you go online. I've got the link for you right there on the word page. So you make your purchase. And also, they teach you all about composting. They give you all kinds of tips, so which is really nice. They don't leave it up to you to figure it out. They actually instruct you on how to do it. So what happens is after you buy the compost bin, then you place your order by Friday, this coming Friday, and then you pick up your bin on Thursday, October 16th, between 10 and 4. So hopefully you have a vehicle big enough for a compost bin. If you don't, I think maybe they'll drop it off for a fee. After all, when it comes to buying the trash cans, of course they don't ask you to pick up the trash cans; they deliver it to your house. So that's something you can look into. Just wanted to let you know about that. Okay, the Durham County Libraries are open until 8. Bragtown closes at 6. Then the Durham County Libraries reopen at 9:30, and Bragtown reopens at 10. And let's see what's happening at Durham Tech Small Business Center, shall we? Oh, a bit of bad news. I do like to mention the Durham Community Fridges. That is where it's a 24/7 situation where you can help feed people who are struggling, hungry, homeless by going to one of the two Durham community fridges. You put food in there that maybe you don't want or don't like or just want to donate to people who could use it. Alongside the community fridges are the cabinets for items that are non perishable, like beans, rice, canned goods, etc. So we're down to one now. So the one at Part and Parcel has been shut down. I don't know if they will ever reopen it, so that's gone. Omi's on the corner of Roxborough and Club Boulevard, 2300 North Roxborough. Uh, the landlord told them to shut that down, and they're trying to find a new home for that community fridge. The one we can count on is the St. Joseph Episcopal Church community fridge, 1902 West Main Street on the Iredell Street side. So we can count on them because they're running it and they own the property. That's the church property. So that's not going anywhere until they just decide to stop doing it. So hopefully we'll be back up to 2 or 3 soon. But right now, St. Joseph is the only game in town when it comes to the Durham community fridges. You can go online and you can see, and Dave loves the idea of yeah. So it's like people helping people. It's like neighbors helping neighbors. It's a great program. I guess the problem is, and actually, it's happened in other cities where sometimes violence breaks out. People are desperate, and sometimes they start fighting over the food or whatever. Sometimes people are just they're in trouble. People living on the street, sometimes they're just troubled. You know, and sometimes places like Part and Parcel, they want to keep their employees safe because after all they are dealing with their own issues, and so that's why they had to shut down the community fridge because of threats of violence, etc. So, and it's a great idea. But you know what, Dave? You're saying great idea, Durham, but it's not a Durham thing. It actually start. Where did the community fridges start? Let's see. I knew at one time, I can't remember, but basically it's a nationwide program. It started during COVID, and people realized that they couldn't help people face to face. So this community fridge idea came into being. It's a wonderful program. It's just that you're serving people who are sometimes not able to control their own situation and things happen. So anyway, I encourage St. Joseph Episcopal Church to keep theirs running. You can go online and see what's in each fridge. You can also see if they need tidying up, because after all, it's a community endeavor. And then you can decide whether or when you want to take food over there. All righty, let's see what else is happening. Let's check with Durham Tech Small Business Center. Let's see what's going on over there, so that entrepreneurs can get off on the right foot when starting a business. And it's still scrolling. There's a lot on. Oh, let me remind you, National Night Out for us is Tuesday, October 7th. It'll be here before you know it. If you're putting together an event like a block party or whatever, let the Durham Police Department know, because they like to visit with their motorcycles and everything. So be sure to register with the Durham Police Department. Got the link and phone number and everything right there on the Word page. Okay, now we're checking with Durham Tech. Let's see, today's the 23rd. Now, oh, that ends in just a few minutes. Okay, but here's something that's happening tomorrow. This is going to be oh, this is in person. Oh, this is in person at Durham Tech Community College's Small Business Center downtown in the Chesterfield building, 701 West Main Street, second floor. Yeah, they have an in person event tomorrow. Okay. How to Start a Small Business. That's going to be a workshop being held from 11 until noon. So I will not be mentioning this tomorrow. So it's 11 until noon. Go ahead and click and register. It's in person. They have their own parking lot at the Chesterfield building. So know that this is a free event. So definitely check that out. Now, tomorrow, they're going to have, again, that how to start a small business class, 11 o'clock. Now, if you know someone who prefers to get their information in Spanish and they want to learn how to start a small business, they're going to have the same class in Spanish, Como empezar su negocio. So it's going to be tomorrow. And that's going to be at from noon until 1. So English, 11 until noon, and then Spanish from noon until 1. So if you know someone running a business or wanting to run a business who speaks Spanish, let them know. Okay, let's see. Now let's check for the online classes, because, oh, let me refresh this page. This is not the latest because I added classes last night. Let me scroll back down, make sure that it's updated. Let's see. Durham Tech Small Business Center. Still scrolling. There we go. Okay, this is the updated. So today's the 23rd. Ooh, at 1 o'clock, there's going to be a free class online. Now, these classes are being offered across, across the state by the various small business centers. So today, from 1 until 3, using paid online ads to promote your business. That sounds interesting. So you can click and register for that. It's free. Here's another one. This one starts at 2. Artificial Intelligence Part 3, Implementing AI in Your Small Business. So that's at 2 o'clock. And here's another one from 5:30 until 7:30. Video Creation and Marketing Made Simple with Canva, Canva Pro. Part 4. Now, there is free Canva, which is very powerful, but I guess they're assuming that those who are taking this particular class are going to be super serious and they're going to pay for the Canva Pro. It's a couple $100 or around, it's between $100 and $200. And it's super powerful, super wonderful. So if you're going to get super, super serious with Canva, you might want to take this one-off class starting at 5:30. I would say even if you don't want to buy Canva, I'd say if you want to get really good with your graphics, creating your ads, your posters, your videos, your websites with Canva, even if you plan to use the free version, I would still say, since it's a free class anyway, go ahead and take the class, because then you'll get to see um, the powers of Canva Pro, and also you can see what you can kind of do with the free version, because you can do a lot even with the free version. So I would say, yeah, definitely sign up for that. Here's one more. So from 6 until 7, a free class, business photography for non photographers. That's going to be a real good one. Oh, here's one more. Okay, one more for real. For real. From 6 until 8, sell lots more with a low budget, high performance marketing strategy. There you go. So definitely check that out. It is listed under Durham Tech Small Business Center. While I'm on this page, I'll check SCORE. Let's see if SCORE has anything. SCORE is the service corps of retired executives. They have mentors. They counsel people. They teach people about business, people who are starting businesses. So, and they also have classes. Some are in person, some are online. Let's see what they have today. Ooh, this starts in 8 minutes. Simple steps for starting your business, number one. You can probably register real quick and get the Zoom link, because that's going to be from 12:30 until 2:30. So let's see if you can get in on that one. And now let's go to the health page. To your health. At the very top of the page, I have a link. You can click on the ambulance, the picture of the ambulance, and you can get a whole list of all the emergency departments and the urgent care clinics around town. Very important to know, especially if you have kids. Okay, what I'm looking for right now. Oh, wait a minute. Today's the 23rd. Wait a minute. Let me scroll back up here. Um, let's see. Oh, that is today. NAMI Durham has something going on today. Okay, NAMI, that stands for the National Alliance on Mental Illness. So the NAMI Connection Recovery Support Group, that's going to be this evening. This is for people who are age 18 plus living with a mental illness. Basically, it's like an online check-in. You're talking with other people about your challenges and successes. You're getting referrals, you're getting references, you're getting resources. You're talking out issues, et cetera, in a very supportive environment. So, and what's discussed in the room stays in the room. So that's going to be this evening, starting at 7:30. It's run by NAMI Durham, and someone there from NAMI will be there, moving the conversation along and offering the help. So definitely check that out if you are age 18 plus and living with a mental illness. So you're not totally alone. All right, let's check for the blood drives. I do remember saying yesterday that there are going to be blood drives tomorrow morning, so let me tell you about that. There it is. So the city of Durham is going to have a blood drive. I should say the American Red Cross is going to have a blood drive at a City of Durham building at 1600 Mist Lake Drive. It's going to be tomorrow morning from 10 until 3. You can literally save lives by donating blood. So let's check with the Blood Connection. They do the same thing. Let's see. Yes, they're going to have 2 blood drives. So tomorrow they will be at the Voyager Academy High School, 4302 Ben Franklin Boulevard. That will be from 9 until 1 tomorrow. And then later in the afternoon, they'll be at Sprouts on Highway 54. I'll tell you about that tomorrow. It's Tuesday. That means the Healthy Equipment Loan Program is open right now until 2. They're open 2 days a week, 10 until 2 on Tuesdays, 1 until 5 on Fridays. So, what they do, they accept donations of items for self-transport and self-care like canes, wheelchairs, crutches, things for the toilet and bath, etc. They disinfect everything. They loan it out for 90 days at a time for people who otherwise can't afford them, or maybe they just don't have the resources to get their hands on these items. So you can borrow them for 3 months at a time, which is super great. Totally free. It's run by the county. They're located at 4206 North Roxborough Street, and again, they're open today until 2, and they're open on Friday afternoon. So if you want to donate, definitely head out that way with the item. And if you want to borrow something, you don't have to give in order to receive. If you simply need a wheelchair or a transfer bench, from wheelchair to a tub or whatever, yeah, just go over there and see what they have for you. All right, let me go to the top of the page and click on the health events page, see if there's anything going on I need to tell you about. Let's see, today's the 23rd. Boy, more police are arriving. Gee whiz. Hard to concentrate. And I can't even get out because they put the police tape on my mailbox and extended it to my next door neighbor to the east. And then they extended it because there's a car parked across there. So they're going across my driveway. So if I had to go anywhere today, I have to stay home, I guess. Anyway, let me continue because it's not about me at all. So let's see what's going on tonight or today. Oh, the young adult cancer meetup is going to be tonight, 6:30 until 7:30. It's run by Duke. This is for young adults ages 18 to 39 living with cancer, so you can get some resources and talk to others. Because when you're young with cancer, you probably don't know a lot of people in your same situation, so you can like meet each other and talk and share what might be some dark humor that they can't share with other people, because I know what that's like. Sometimes you develop a dark humor, and people who aren't in your situation don't get it. I understand it. So that's going to be from 6:30 until 7:30 this evening. It's run by Duke and it's online. Right now, I'm going to go to the Senior Scope page and they see what's happening at the Durham Center for Senior Life, 406 Rigsby Avenue. Free parking, free membership, free activities. Great place to hang out if you're 55 plus. With it being Tuesday, that means that they are open late tonight. So if you're a 9 to 5er, you can still stop by after work out, get some emails done, whatever. Boy, it's hard to concentrate. But anyway, I'll try to ignore what's going on outside my door there. But yeah, it's a great place to hang out. Let's see what's happening this afternoon at the Durham Center for Senior Life. It's Tuesday, so let's see. Pinochle until 7 this evening. Afternoon bingo at 1. Quilt making at 1. Arthritis Foundation exercise program at 2:30. Kings in the Corner, 2:30 until 7. That's a card game of some kind. DCSL band practice at 2. Acrylic painting with Steve from 4 until 6. That's the only class you have to pay for. That's $10. That's probably because Steve is probably charging a fee for teaching the class. Women's pool, yes. Women can play billiards as well. If you want to play pool and you don't want to hang out with the dudes and hear the language and whatnot, well, you can do so from 4 until 7:15. How about that? The fitness center and the tech lab are both open for drop-ins between 5 and 7:30. That's what I was talking about. If you're still a 9 to 5er, stop by, have some fun before going home for dinner. Evening line dancing with Lafayette at 6:15, and then evening tech support with Chuck at 6:30, where you get to learn how to use your new tablets or iPhone or whatever you have. Tomorrow morning, muscle pump at 8:40, French 1 class at 9, total body workout at 10, ping pong at 10, Hispanic Heritage Group as actividades en español from 10 to las 2 in the afternoon, chair flow and flex at 1, a chair volleyball at 2. All right, now let me check for the special events. Today is the 23rd. Let's see. Nothing today, but if you need something notarized, tomorrow they have a volunteer notary public from 9:30 until 11. So make a quick call, 919-688-8247. Let's see, extension 103. Let them know that you need to have something notarized. And then, oh, they'll be celebrating the September birthdays tomorrow. So if you have a September birthday, definitely go to the Drum Center for Senior Life because at 12:30 they will be celebrating. All right. Oh, call and register for that as well. All righty. I do want to mention the Little River Senior Center for those who live in northern Durham County. They have activities too, Monday through Friday, 8-ish until 2-ish, free lunch at 11:30. They're located in the Little River Community Complex, 8305 North Roxborough Road in Bahama, and they've got access to the gym. Bring your basketball, just saying. Okay, let's check the last page. I mean, there are more pages, but I'm going to keep this relatively short so you can go on with your business. So we're going to the Let's Go calendar of events page. Then we'll do the weather, and then that's it for the afternoon. Clicking on Let's Go. There we are. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, New Visions. They're having their grocery giveaway. They just started 1 minute ago. So from 12:30, while supplies last at 1306 Fayetteville Street. Sometimes they give away almost too many groceries to handle. So if you have one of those rollaway cards, bring that. So New Visions, again, 1306 Fayetteville Street. If somebody's taking you, you're driving, whatever, park in the WD Hill parking lot right next door, no worries. And they will ask you how big your family is because they want to make sure they give you enough food. So that again is 1306 Fayetteville Street. Now, oh, that's tomorrow. I was going to tell you about Catholic Charities. That's tomorrow. Okay. Now, from 3 until 6, New Visions will be giving away meals to people in need who maybe they don't have kitchen access. No matter how they're living, it doesn't matter. If you're struggling and you're hungry, just stop by. They don't mind at all. And they will give you a prepared meal. Sometimes it's a cold meal, sometimes it's a hot meal. All depends on what they're fixing today in the kitchen. Let's see. Oh, if you're into gardening, the Mint Beverage Company, they're hosting a plant swap this evening. They're located at 312 Blackwell Street, number 103, right over there by the ballpark. That's going to start at 5 o'clock. You can trade your house plants, or maybe you have some vegetable starts, because with it being September, I think you can plant collard greens right now, and greens in general, turnips. I think you can plant them now, if I'm not mistaken. I've never grown them, but I think you plant them now because I know you need to harvest them after the first frost or the first cold snap. So yeah, you might want to do that. Get some vegetable starts. Um, it's probably not a good time to trade annuals because, well, I guess they can bloom for a little while longer. It's only September, and sometimes it's warm up to Thanksgiving. So annuals, perennials, seeds. That's another good thing to trade because I've got a lot of seeds. Actually, come to think of it, I have some black lily seeds. I might want to go there and trade black lily seeds for something interesting. Yeah. So anyway, that's going to be this evening at 5 o'clock. Park in one of those parking garages right across the street. And there you go. That's at the Mint Beverage Company. Now, it's affordable family fun night if you're skating at Wheels Durham. That is at 715 North Hoover Road. So admission is cut in half. That's $7.50. If you don't have your own skates, you can go ahead and extra fee, of course, but you can rent skates. They have rollerblades for rent also. Now, if you're a non-skater, like if you're a parent watching the kids, age 18 plus, you do have to pay $4. That's just the way it is. But yeah, that's Wheels Durham tonight, 6 until 8:30. Now, part 3 of a 3-part seminar series offered by the Historic Fayetteville Street Corridor Planning Group. That is this evening. It's going to be over there at the Phoenix Event Center, 908 Fayetteville Street. They're having their Smart Money Management Financial Literacy three-part seminar series. This is the last of the three-parter. That's going to be this evening. They talk about budgeting, credit enhancement, getting ready to buy a home, that sort of thing. So it's free. And I don't know if you can attend the last one if you didn't attend the first two. I honestly don't know. But I have the phone number. If you're curious, call the phone number and ask. They might let you in because it's free. So we'll see about that. Also happening this evening from 6 until 9, the Glass Jog Run Club. They'll be meeting at the Parkwood Ballpark over there in Parkwood, 5200 Revere Road. So you can choose either to join the 2 mile walk or the 5K jog and run. And it ends at the Glass Jug Beer Lab, 5410 Highway 55. So strollers are welcome, dogs are welcome, as long as they're, well behaved. And you walk and run at your own pace during this free event. And it again is from 6 until 9. The Black and Brown Ballet class is going to be held at the Hayti Heritage Center on the corner of Fayetteville and Lakewood, upstairs in the Chuck Davis Dance Emporium, from 6:30 until 8, and there is a $10 class fee. Now, if you're just now getting hip to pickleball, you might want to head over to the Aldersgate United Methodist Church, 1320 Umstead Road. They're going to have their weekly community pickleball. That's going to be this evening, 6:30 until 8:30. It's free. Minors are welcome, but kids have to be accompanied by their parent or legal guardian. They don't want kids just flooding the area, and it's understandable. So you can write to the email address that I have listed there if you have questions. And when I say Umstead, I'm not talking about on the south side of town. This is the other Umstead on the north side of town, off of you can reach it on North Roxborough or Guest Road, I think it is. So I'm talking about the Umstead that's north, Umstead Road. Okay, and that again is 6:30 until 8:30. Now, the Tuesday Blues Jam, that's going to be held from 7 until 10 at the Blue Note Grill, 709 Washington Street. If you play guitar or bass, don't worry about bringing your amp. You don't have to lug it down. You can use one of their amps. If you sing, you bring your own mic or use their mic. Or if you might want to bring a mic cover, you want to be safe. You can get those at, online for like $10 for like a couple hundred. So a lot of people are starting to use that because of, COVID, etc. And just germs in general. So anyway, that's going to be from 7 until 10. It's free admission. And of course, Blue Note Grill is a restaurant, so they would appreciate if you would order something to eat, of course. It's up to you. And if you want to perform, you definitely can sign up as soon as you get there. Now, tomorrow morning, the Durham County Sheriff's Office's Animal Services Division, they're going to have rabies vaccination clinics. So you call, you make your appointment either between 9:30 and 11 or between 2 and 3:30. Then you take your pets, get them vaccinated, and you pay $10 exact change, cash only. Bell Yeager Free Will Baptist Church, they're helping people in need. If you are hungry, you need to fill your cupboard or refrigerator, head over to the food giveaway. They'll be giving away groceries between 10 and noon tomorrow at 128 East Cornwallis Road. Catholic Charities are doing the same. They run the Durham Community Food Pantry in the Lakewood Shopping Center, 2020 Chapel Hill Road. So that's from 10 until 1. They will ask you about the size of your family. They speak Spanish and French. You can get diapers there. Oh, be sure to let them know if you can't have dairy or pork. They have diapers there, pull-ups, newborn to toddler size, and the big ones for adults. If you can't make it to Catholic Charities between 10 and 1 tomorrow, with it being Wednesday, they'll do it again from 5 until 7. Okay. Now, Boxyard RTP from noon until 2, they're going to have the Here and There live concert series featuring classic American and beachy Brazilian tunes by Sheila Castellet. That's tomorrow. Boxyard is at 900 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. Totally free, no strings attached, but you will be surrounded by restaurants, and if you get hungry or thirsty, you might need to buy a little something. All right, put my iPad over here, and let's check the weather. Let's see. It's 82 out there. It feels really nice out. So if you want to take a walk, do that. It's 82 right now. The high will be 86, a beautiful summer day in fall. Let's see. So the sun's out now, and it looks like it's gonna be playing peekaboo all afternoon, pretty much until sunset, which is 7:10. Yeah. So for the most part, it's gonna be sunny, but it will be ducking behind the clouds every now and then. The high is 86. Tomorrow it'll be partly sunny again, with a high of 87. Love that. Thursday, same, 87. Then it's going to drop all the way down to 79 on Friday. Wow. It's going to be in the 70s next week and the weekend. Okay. And it looks like it's going to be rainy every day, Thursday for a week. Wow. Let's enjoy the sun today and tomorrow while we can for sure. So again, 82 going up to 86. That is it for today's show. I'm going to go. All the neighbors are out looking, so I'm just going to join them. I can't help it. The police are out there. I got to see what's going on. I'm nosy. And I guess as a member of the media, I could have gone and taken pictures and done all that stuff, but I really didn't feel it's my place. Even though I'm a media member, this is like my neighbors, and I guess it hits different when it's people right there, right where you live. So Dave, that is so sweet. Oh my God. David say my afternoons are always a little better when I start them with Miss Pitty Pat. Thank you, buddy. Dave, thank you. Fist bump indeed. Thank you, Dave. That is so kind. I love that. And I hope you understand what I'm talking about. When you're a member of the media and you can go take pictures all you want as a media person, but it's different when it's right outside your home. It hits different. It really does. So anyway, I'm at least gonna see what's going on. So and just check out WTVD was there. The guy has his giant tripod and this huge camera out. So turn to channel TVD is oh my goodness, 11 or 17. Isn't that terrible? I don't watch regular TV that much. Usually I'm watching the app. But yeah, check out WTVD. WRAL has a general description, but it seems that WTVD actually sent a reporter. So check with them if you want to see what's actually going on. And Dave agrees. It hits different when it's close to your house. It just, I just didn't want to. You don't want to insult your neighbors. I don't know if insult's the right word. You just don't want to look like you're getting in their business. That's what it is, because yeah, today I'm a civilian. I'm just a regular person. I'm a regular person anyway. So, with that, have a beautiful afternoon. And Dave, thank you for your kind words. I'll see you tomorrow at noon. So, until then, have a great day and ciao for now.